Hey everybody, coming to you today here with another Bible review. This time we're going to be looking at three different Bibles, but they're all the same study Bible. As you can see here, it's the Life Application Study Bible, third edition. They're all three third editions. The only difference is going to be this one's a large print, this one's a personal size, and this one's a personal size as well, but it's an NIV. These two are New Living Translations. Of course, the binding on these are going to be different. This is a teal color, this is a brown, and this is a hardback. So I decided to do the video all together since it's all the same study Bible with a few minor differences. So let me set these two here aside, and we'll take a look at them in a second. But this one is the large print. Let me take it out of the box here. As you can see, it's a really nice blue teal color. It's a true tone, and it's a true tone. It's a leather touch, a leather like. But you can see here, it's a Life Application Study Bible with the gold. Looks like olive branches here and there. It is perimeter stitched, but it does have a paste down liner. As you can see on the back, Tyndall Life Application Study Bible, large print, NLT. And on the back, of course, there is the ISBN number. Now, as we open it up, I wanted to see, of course, you see it does have one blue ribbon, and it does have gold gilding. Now, the first thing that you'll see is, of course, your presentation page. And this is going to be the same with all three of these study Bibles. They're all going to be set up primarily the same. And like I said, this is the large print. Here's your publisher's page, and it tells you that this was printed in 2020. And there's very many different kinds of bindings that this comes in. A genuine leather-like, different colors, index, non-index. We're not going to go through all that. You can pull that up online. But anytime you get a new study Bible, you need to look at the front and see. It tells you how to use the study Bible and the different aspects of it. But most study Bibles are pretty much the same. Here's a general timeline. I'm going to get over to Genesis chapter 1. Here we go. Pages are still sticking together. There we go. There's the Old Testament, Genesis. Of course, it gives an introduction here, beginning, start, commence, vital statistics, purpose, author, original audience, date, where written, setting, key verses, and key people. As well, here at the bottom, it does have a timeline that goes across. Another timeline right here, the blueprint, that's a timeline. And then once we get to the text itself, here's key places in Genesis. It tells you about Tower of Babel, Egypt, Bethel, Beersheba, mega themes. And this is going to be at the beginning of every book. Now, here you go with chapter 1, verse 1. Now, this looks to me like it's about a 12-point font, which is actually very big. But you'll notice, too, that this is a very thick Bible. I'm going to say this is probably 2.5, maybe 3 inches thick. It reminds me of the MacArthur Preacher's Bible or the Esv Study Bible. It's a very thick Bible, but you're getting the thickness from this large font. You can see your notes here at the bottom, cross references to the side, and footnotes here. Now, when we get over here, we can kind of see a little better. You can see here that it's a single column format. You don't have, it's not a verse by verse. It's a paragraph format with your references here in the gutter is what we call it on the left side. And then down here at the bottom, of course, you're going to find these new little helps, beginnings, days of creation. You'll find these throughout. You'll have character profiles. Here's one on Adam. Most of these study Bibles are pretty much the same. If you've used one, you've used them pretty much all of them. Here's Cain, more character study profiles. It does have subtopical headings here. It's not line matched, the best that I can tell from the text, although it may be. No, it's not line matched. And then your footnotes down here looks to be about like a 9-point font. which is pretty good for a study Bible. There's Ishmael and going through. Now this particular one, here's the beginning of Exodus. It's the book introduction there. New Bible, pages sticking together. Key places, mega themes, just like the other one with the timeline at the bottom. And so let's flip forward pretty good. I do like the fact that it's a single column format. I've always been a fan of the single column. Now here's the difference in this one is it's going to be a red letter text. And you will find maps throughout too as well. You can see here, here's Matthew 13. But just a good study Bible. And since I'm not going to talk about everything in all of them, just simply because I'm going to do 3 of them, and I don't want this video to be too long. But they're all going to be about the same. Text size will be different. Red letter will be different. Things of that nature. So let's get here to the end of Revelation. And we're going to see weights and measures, resources, how to follow up with a new believer, new reading plan, and then you're going to get into your index and concordance, which is fairly large. As you can see, here's your index here, and here's your concordance in the middle. Then right on to the back, you're going to have several finished maps, probably 10 of them, and then back to the very back. So that's going to be your large print edition. It is a very large Bible. Like I said, it's not going to be one that you're just going to tote around, I don't think. In comparison, I will show you this. This is a Esv Study Bible, so pretty much the exact same size. If you know how large the Esv Study Bible is, that's what you're going to have here. But a very nice Bible. Now, get this one back in the box, and we will look at another one. This is going to be your personal size. It's going to be a lot smaller. Going to have the same features as the other one. As you can see, it's a true tone of dark brown and a light brown, probably a chestnut. Perimeter stitched, same paste down lining, same thing on the back. At Life Application Study Bible, Tyndale, New Testament. This is the ISBN. And then, of course, it does come with one brown ribbon. Now, the text, everything's going to be the same, like I said in the beginning. The text on this one's going to be much smaller. This one, you can see here, probably, I'm going to say, is about an 8-point font, with the footnotes at the bottom being much smaller, probably 6.5 or 7. So that's kind of the difference. You see the same character profiles, the same layout, single column with paragraph format, subtopical headings, references on the inside. But this one now, I do not think this one is a red letter text. Let's get over here to the side. Pages still sticking together. So there's Luke, and you see there's no red letters. Matthew, no red letter text. So this is a black letter text. Same things in the back. You're going to have your concordance, your reading plan. It's going to be set up just identical to the other one, except this one's going to be a personal size Bible. See if I can get these pages to stop sticking together. Now you can see this one's probably 2 inches thick by about 8 inches tall, probably 5 inches wide. So a good little hand size study Bible. The difference is you make up for it in your text size. Your text size is going to be much smaller in this one versus the large print edition. Now, same deal, gold gilding, one ribbon. Now, let me get this one back in the box. And this is the most up-to-date one. We'll talk about some of the features of this new Life Application Study Bible in a second. Now, this is the NIV one that they sent me. This is the personal size, just like the one we just looked at, but it's a hardback edition. You can see it's just a straight hardback, no gilding. going to be a lot cheaper than the other ones. The other ones are going to run you about $60. This one will run you probably 25 or 30. Same text size as the other personal size Bible. Everything's going to be identical, the same. Single column format, paragraph format, references, footnotes at the bottom, subtopical headings. The same font size here is probably going to be an 8. This is going to be a 6.5 or a 7. And then, of course, you have all your helps and all of your study guides. All that stuff is going to be the same. Your character profiles, your maps, timelines, all of it is going to be the same. Now, in this study Bible series, this is the 3rd edition that I said, and it does have more than 10,000 life application notes, book introductions, 100 profiles or more, 500 maps and charts, various different things. Very extensive cross-reference in the back, full text, and this is the personal size, where the other one was the large print. So very, very good study Bible. The Life Application Study Bible was probably one of the most, well, I won't say the most, but probably the best study Bible for the everyday layman. Some of the other study Bibles that get into deep theology and different things, this is more application centered. So it's going to be more for your everyday, regular old Joe. These are really good study Bibles. I've done reviews on them before and even done reviews on the older editions. But definitely worth your time. And I know they do come in a couple of different translations. This is the NIV, an NLT, New Living Translation, and New International Version. I think it comes in one more, but I can't remember what it is. But definitely check these out. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, and we'll see you next time. Thanks.